Hi, Mark here, Monday, April the 27th. It is 9:35 a.m. Eastern. US session well underway. Let's have a look at the US dollar's performance. And you see here the sell-off which started Friday last week. There you see a double top, strong reversal sign, and played out today with the selling continuing. Weak US dollar. I've got resistance 98.49 and I've got support 98.02. We'll see if this can be maintained if US dollar selling continues, weak US dollar, and this 98.02 support does get tested, or if we're going to see a turnaround from weak US dollar to strong US dollar, and perhaps buyers step in here and bounce up off this support level and look back up to resistance at 98.49. But so far, early in the US session, definitely weak US dollar continuing. Let's have a look at the majors. I'm starting on the Euro US. And there you see the weak US dollar. Buying euro, selling US dollar, green candlestick. I've got support at 117.03. I've got resistance 117.55. Buyers of euro, sellers of US will look to test this resistance level. We'll see if that continues to the US session, or if we get a turnaround from weak to strong US dollar and sellers step in here, selling euro, buying US, and they'll look back down at the 117 support level. Let's have a look at the pound against the US. And there you see green candlestick, buying pound, selling US dollar, weak US dollar as well. But US dollar definitely fighting back. You can see the wick at the top of this body. If I zoom in on that to the hourly, there you see the turnaround, bearish engulfing candle, and sellers looking to push down, selling pound, buying US dollar. So we'll see if that turnaround, if US dollar buyers can continue this and look down at this 135.13 support level. But for now, still weak US dollar, and pound has strengthened, and there's the green candlestick so far today. Let's have a look at the US against the yen. And also weak US dollar, seeing the same thing here. Technically, I'm seeing a double top, almost a triple top. Buyers have been unable to get above that 159.80 level. We saw this turnaround on Friday, continuing today, the double top playing out, and a continuation of selling US dollar, buying yen, US dollar weakness. I've got support at 159.08, and I have resistance for now at 159.60. Weak US dollar, that'll be a continuation of the red candlestick, selling US, buying yen, sellers looking to test this 159 support level. If we're going to get a turnaround and US dollar buyers step in, that'll be a bounce up of this support area, and buyers will be looking up at the resistance at 159.60. And then let's look at the US dollar against the Canadian, and very strong Canadian dollar, selling US, buying Canadian, really strong today. Another double top, strong reversal sign, certainly playing out today. I've got resistance sitting at 136.77 and support being tested right now at 136.02. 135.98 is my daily intraday support. So that is that 136 being tested right now. We'll see how much more room there is for dollar weakness, Canadian strength, if that can continue and push below this 136, or if buyers of US dollar do step in at this level, look to bounce up off the 136, looking up at the 136.77 resistance area. But weak US dollar to start, US session underway, continuing with US dollar weakness. We'll see whether that is maintained, resistance and support levels being tested, or if we're going to get a turnaround and US dollar buyers step in and bounce up or down off those relative levels. Good trading, and I'll see you at end of day.